Mercurial Mercenaries! It's an episode of Discover that's now in the 40s. And I was only saying this morning that just the fact that I discovered She Works Out Too Much by MGMT is reason enough to have this whole series, because it is the ultimate Saturday song. And I don't have a lot to say today, but I thought we could just listen to some music. And this is an album that's been long overdue due to reasons beyond my control. But we are going to listen today, my mercenaries, to an album by a band that we have listened to once before. This is their new album. This is Unknown Mortal Orchestra's Sex and Food. Okay, my mercenaries, I do understand I do shout a bit. But what happens is I watch so many of his YouTube videos and I watch people and they just seem so dull. And I think, do I really want to spend my time with these people? And I don't. I just switch over. And I wouldn't want you to do that with me because I have a knife. Okay, my mercenaries. First of all, is this going to be gatefold? I don't think it is. Think. TH in think. I don't think it is, because it doesn't feel particularly book-like. However, here we go. I'm unsheathing my mercenaries. What I noticed from the first album that I reviewed by Unknown Mortal Orchestra was they like the colour pink. He likes the colour pink. They like the colour pink. And I made the video very pink because of it. And also very glowy. Do you want to do that again? Should we do that again now? Only joking. For those of you that didn't like that glowy, all I was trying to do was like an 80s neon thing, but if you didn't like it, go back and watch that video again. You'll find that I've put an update on there that makes it much easier to watch. However, here we go. This is Sex and Food, my mercenaries. We have here, I would assume, and I know assume makes, there's no team, there's no E, and there's no, I know there's no I in assume. And team makes an arse out of you and me. But it appears to be a woman, I would say, dressed as if she's either going to fence or beekeep. Now I thought she had a rubber glove on to do some washing up, but it might just be that she's got a very pink hand. But people, you know, you can have a pink hand. And she's also got a glove on, so she's got I would assume that this woman has very pink skin, my mercenaries. Pink skin. Right, here we go. We're unsheath. Oh, what's on the back? And the back is pink. Right? Back is pink. Got some writing there, if we want to read some writing. I think we just need to get on and listen to it, right? Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Now, okay, right? And I'm going to guess that the other side of this is pink. There you go. For those of you, and you're all out there thinking, oh God, you know, Mercurial number 6 is always right. How is Mercurial number 6 always so right? Well, there you go. On occasions I'm wrong, but it's so rare that I'm wrong, to be fair. What colour do you think that the vinyl's going to be, my mercenaries? It's not gatefold. What colour do you think the vinyl's going to be, my mercenaries? We're going through the motions here. What are we, episode 40, 41, something like that? Here we go, my mercenaries. What colour's the vinyl? I'm going to guess black. I'm going for black. What are you going for? Oh, my live drum button has run out of batteries. I intended to replace the battery today, but I forgot. So cue drum roll from the ethereal wonder that is the overdub. Here we go. I'm saying black. It's black. It's black. We've got some writing there as well, like probably lyrics and shit. Like I said, I haven't got a lot to say today. I just want to listen to some music. And it's a Saturday. I've had a time of it recently. I want to listen to some music. So let's start with side A. This side, it says here, helpfully. We're going to start with a song called A God Called Hubris. Alright? On Sex and Food. A God Called Hubris. Not a God called hummus. Because the thing is, my mercenaries, you never want to dip a stick of raw carrot into a god. He can create the whole heavens and the earth in 6 days, my mercenaries. And on the 7th, he doesn't want a stick of carrot rammed up his arse. Here we go. A Town Called Malice. Yes.
Hey guys.
Oh, okay. Oh. We've got sort of stuttery, jittery drums. Whining. That's my record player, or whether that's the real thing. That's good. Alright, okay. Bit Beatlesy straight away. You guys got anything you want to say? Actually, in all seriousness, if you do, write it in the comments below. I read all comments. I try and reply to all comments, but sometimes hit and miss. Okay. Okay. Wow. Skitty drum beats. A god called Hummus instrumental. Even though I can hear someone singing it already. Just wanted to have a Saturday of sitting back in a comfy chair with a glass of wine I swore I'd never drink again on these videos. Whoa. Did that glass of wine, no, that bottle of wine during the Ryan Adams discover. Holy shit. I told a few anecdotes towards the end that I had to edit out the mercenaries. I like that. It's that clattering up and down the stairs kind of toddler on the upturned saucepans with wooden spoons playing the drums. I'm adding my own fills now. Oh wow. Oh, it's like a Jimi Hendrix experience on Mercenaries, a little bit. It's like sort of thing Jimi Hendrix would have done on a late 60s British TV chat show broadcast. Mahoney! Listening to oh, I like that. Oh, that's a really warm drum sound. A change from the clattering of the saucepans on my last song. I was listening to Float Along and Fill Your Lungs by King Gizzard with a lot of sitar, and I was talking about Ravi Shankar and the Doors. And I think a lot of indie music is still rooted in that kind of, it's still rooted in the 60s, the likes of Astral Weeks and the works of George Harrison and the Doors. So you get something brand new in 2018. A woman wearing a rubber glove ready to wash up while she's fencing. And it still sounds like the 60s. So the youth of today are listening to brand new music that people were a couple of generations back have already been and done. But I like that, because music with Mercenaries is circular. I like that. Somehow I appeared to miss a whole song of Mercenaries. I missed Major League Chemicals. Terraform a hostile wasteland like the Rapture in reverse. Rapture. When I think of the Rapture, I think of Bioshock. Remember that on the Xbox 360? Was it? Handy in my resignation. Mystery of alienation. I like that. Handing in my resignation at the Ministry of Alienation. Right, key. A little bit Red Hot Chili Peppers there. Latter Day Chili Peppers. Imagine. Handing in my resignation at the Ministry of Alienation. Like this. Wow. Latter Day Miles Davis there. Okay. I like that. Is Mellotron? Oh, it tells me who's on different songs. This must be Honey Bee. Oh, honey pie. I like the drum sound again. It looks like all the drums are being done by someone called, trying to see back to Z, an O and A. No, Cody Nielsen. Oh, I like that. Sounds like Chic. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-dum. We need some people rapping over it now in a few years' time. Digging this vinyl up, rapping over the top of it with a ghetto blaster on the shoulder of the Mercenaries. Bam bam bam. Bam bam. It's good. Eras rot like nature. Eras. sweeter a sting. Honeybee, honeybee, there's no such thing as sweeter a sting. I like that. Of heaven, tongues are fencing. Too many leaves in the city. Careful like an orchid. Love survives forever. Age of paranoia. Don't be such a modern stranger. Oh, angel. Honeybee, honeybee, there's no such thing as sweet as thing. Honeybee, honeybee, there's no such thing as sweet as thing. Honeybee, honeybee, there's no such thing as sweet as thing. Honeybee, honeybee, there's no such thing as sweet as thing. Oh, guitar solo. This is a weird hybrid, isn't it? It's like a sort of 70s bloody soul funk thing. Oh, I like it though. Oh, that's good. That's one of those whammy pedals, isn't it? The red thing that the guy out of Rage Against the Machine used to use in the 90s, and I always thought, what the hell is it? I'm sorry, I have hand on my trousers here. And I used to think, how's he doing that sound? It's like magic, but no, he was just doing that with his foot. And talent. Honeybee, honeybee, there's no such thing as sweet as thing. Honeybee, get the right key. There's no such thing. Honeybee. Mahoney! Like.
Listen to the crunching music of the crashing robots all around her.
Kronos feasts on his children.
Painted with the burning powders of exotic funerals that surround her.
I like lyrics though.
Kronos feasts on his children.
You can go back and, if you fall in love with an album, you can revisit time and time again.
Will the trouble cease when she pays up the police?
I was having a go at Elton John on a previous video, just for artistic effect really, but I kind of, I like being devil's advocate, you know, and I kind of agree with a lot of what he said. There is something to be said for having some decent lyrics to dwell upon, rather than just a song that just has a repetitive load of rubbish. Although, no, there's no limits by Two Unlimited is memorable.
Will the trouble cease?
Will the trouble cease? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. A down and dirty beat, my mercenaries. A proper down and dirty beat. Yes. This is a song called American Guilt then. Oh, I like this line. Eyes painted on like eyelids. Viva Mexico! Oh no, here it comes. Sounds like something from the Vicar of Dibley on Mercenaries. Oh no, yes. American guilt. Oh no, here it comes, the American guilt. Oh no, here it comes, the American guilt. Bow, badum, American fucking Led Zeppelin. Badum, 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 badum. This has something off Physical Graffiti on Mercenaries. Badum, badum. John Bonham on the fucking drums. Where's Meg Ryan when you need her? Oh, 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 no. Oh, no. Here comes the American guilt. Okay, I'm picking up on this song quickly. Oh no, here it comes, the American guilt. Oh no, here it comes, guilt. Oh, this is unexpected, this song on Mercenaries. There's something really good about busy guitar bass lines when you hold the drums solid and then come back out of it like we have. So there you go, straight. Oh, 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 oh. Comes the American guilt. Oh no, here it comes the American guilt. Oh no, here comes the American guilt. Oh no, here it comes the American guilt. I enjoyed that. That song kind of came out of nowhere and stuck a knife up my ass. Like I say, better than dipping a carrot into God. Oh. The internet of love. The internet of love. That way. Do me that way. I wake up alone. Jackson off. Early Michael Jackson. Yeah, early Michael Jackson. And Prince. A bit of Prince. I wake up alone. Do you wake up with someone else? Only you could love me that way. Still sounds like Led Zeppelin as well. I love that when the bass follows the guitar. It's so easy just to do that. Root note it, and root notes work sometimes. Our imaginary child. Only you could love me. Only you could love me. Except that sing it in the right pitch. You can sing along. That way. So again, sing it in the right pitch. That way. Reminds me there's an Eagles song that does hangs back down. It's like an old Eagles ballad. I first heard it on Hell Freezes Over. It was like hang. That's what this reminds me of. Hang back. Hang and back. So he's not hanging, but it sounds like he is. I woke with long fingernails in the internet of love. I helped you raise our imaginary child. Only you could love me that way. Are you going to join me for side 2, my mercenaries? That's the question. Are you going to join me for side 2? Or is it called side B? Hang on. Are you going to join me? Jam me? You going to make jam? If you're going to make jam out of me, you've got to use an awful lot of sugar, my mercenaries. And we've got a sugar tax here now, so be careful, alright? Are you going to join me for side B, my mercenaries? Everybody's happy nowadays. Everyone acts crazy nowadays. Here we go. Everybody's happy nowadays. Ooh. Okay. Immediately thinking Billy Joel. Bit odd, isn't it? I like the sound that makes when I put that in. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, you can't go wrong with a drum beat like that, my mercenaries. This has got a kind of Saturday morning vibe about it again. Rub-a-dub tub. He likes his falsetto, doesn't he? What's this? Well, I know what it is. It's everybody acts crazy nowadays. Despite this feeling, backwards. Despite this feeling, I'm going. The feeling I growing in a vicious garden. We don't complain. Or nothing. Did you hear that sound? Silence. Kind of jumpy now. I'm reading the wrong verse on Mercenaries. I just noticed everything in the second verse is the opposite of the first verse, so I just sang the first verse over the second verse. I suppose I fucked the song up on Mercenaries. Never drink again, didn't I mean, this just sounds like Barry Manilow. Imagine Copacabana over this. Vicious garden, we don't complain on nothing. Did you hear that sound? Mayday. Pete's second verse. Forward. This guy likes Michael Jackson, doesn't he? He's a Michael Jackson fan. Everyone acts crazy nowadays. Everyone. Oh, I like that. Everyone acts crazy nowadays. Everyone acts crazy now. We are taking. I like that. The lyrics, right? The lyrics are. Everyone acts crazy nowadays. Everyone acts crazy now, but we are taking all kinds of shit. Everyone's acting crazy nowadays, but we are taking all kinds of shit. Yes. Everyone acts crazy nowadays. Drums, percussion, synthesizer, co-production, additional engineering, Cody Nielsen. So it seems like between Ruben Nielsen and Cody Nielsen, everything's been done. Okay. This Doomsday. When I was a kid, I used to be really into Doctor Doom, but I wasn't into Doctor Doom particularly because of the cartoons or the comics. I had an action figure, a Doctor Doom action figure. So I used to make up in my head how evil Doctor Doom was. And it's one of those things that in your head, a character is far more evil than they are on the page or on the screen. Because when you see them on the page or on the screen, they just fuck up all the time. Like, when I was a kid, I was a massive He-Man and the Masters of the Universe fan. I had all the toys. And I tended to have the evil characters. So I had Snake Mountain and I had Skeletor. I actually had a Skeletor that's now being touted on, Facebook, the shit you read on Facebook, as being really valuable now. I had the damaged Skeletor, the one where you've got the rolling barrel in his chest, where it's like normal and you roll it and then it's got damage on it. But anyway, I had all those Skeletor and Merman and Evelyn. Something about cartoon characters of that era. You watch like Tila, or Evelyn or whatever. The Teen Angels on Captain Caveman. Holy zowie, KV. Holy shit. I mean, they're just strokes of a pencil. Isn't that interesting? The guitar in the background there is a Nick Drake guitar line. Well, this doesn't sound like Nick Drake. What a strange album. This is Nick Drake on Mercenaries. We've gone from Michael Jackson and Prince to Nick Drake. And if anyone doesn't know Nick Drake out there, go and listen to some Nick Drake. Please. Please. Google it, YouTube it now, listen to The Riverman with a cello song. Pink Moon. That was good. Bum 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 bum. That's strange. Was that a ZX Spectrum sound loading then? Any of you guys remember my ZX Spectrum song that I did a while back? I don't know if I ever finished it, did I? There's a whole load of people on this channel now that watch these videos who don't even know that I've done a whole load of studio videos. If you're new to this channel, honestly, if you're new to this channel and you want something to watch to pass your time, go and watch the video I did with Bill Ryan in Philadelphia, talking about the only way out is through. I only say that because Bill is a funny guy, and it's just an opportunity to have something to bounce off, you know. Because in here, I mean, it's good and everything, but I bounce off you guys. I like it. It's a strange production technique here. It's I mean, it's all over the place. It's sort of, it sounds really, just when I think it's towing the line, they do that. How many zeros? Sometimes bruises equal memories. Pull towards that love like gravity. Sometimes bruises equal memories. Pull towards that love like gravity. Topless with the top down. How many zeros do you need? Through the territory of fear. How many zeros do you need? Sometimes bruises equal memories. I think there's a deeper root to this song on Mercenaries. Sometimes bruises equal memories. Wow. I mean, this is a Billie Jean drum beat, but it didn't go in that direction. Oh, the bass playing that's fantastic. Bass is played by Ruben Nielsen. I would suggest that Ruben Nielsen is a very accomplished bass player, my Mercenaries. Chopped up vocoder. We're not in love, we're just high. It's just a feeling. Not in love, we're just high. This is going to be good. I can sense this in my bones. I can sense it in my bones. What I do like is this guy isn't just singing the words, yeah? He's using vocals as an instrument, and he's using production techniques to make the vocal into more of an instrument. Now, I'm not saying there's not something to be said for just singing straight and singing live, but the people out there who like it rough and raw, rock and roll style, there's something to be said for the studio as an instrument. Live, Shea Stadium, studio as an instrument. That's interesting. It's interesting. Is it good? We'll just live with it for a little bit. Is it good? Yeah. We're not in love with just It's funny when I watch these, because I watch my own videos, because I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's funny when I watch these videos back on Mercenaries. I'll watch one of these Discovers back after I've listened to the album loads more times, and I find that I can't believe how wrongly I'm. But bear in mind, this is just a first impression. And it's interesting to, after I know the album, I then watch a first impression back, and so I can see why you guys might like this sort of video, because you can relive your first impressions through me, and I understand it. I would love to watch someone experiencing 7 Son of a 7 Son by Iron Maiden for the first time, who isn't just sitting there with headphones on, going like that, because I don't want to fucking experience that, ever. But they've got 50 million subscribers and 100 million views. Bitterness. Bitterness. The result of too much wine, my mercenaries. Bitterness. A bitter pill to swallow, my mercenaries. Or stick up your arse like a suppository. You know? If you're going to stick a carrot up God's anus, you said you were going to do it, not me. There's something in common, I tell you what, there's a vibe running through this sort of music and like the likes of MGMT. It's like, it's harking back to the past and with lots of falsetto. If you're going to break yourself, I mean, a song like this could have been written in the early 70s with Mercenaries. But it's 2018. I like that. That's a very block party line. And Any Block Party fans out there? Would anyone like me to do a discover of Silent Alarm by Block Party? One of the greatest albums of all time. Perhaps if you haven't heard it, go and listen to it now, Mercurial. So we'll wait till they discover. I love it when someone can be descriptive to the point where the lyric paints a perfect picture in your mind. The greatest exponent, the greatest person at doing that, maybe ever, is Jarvis Cocker from Pulp. And if you want an example of that, my mercenaries, an example of lyrics painting a perfect picture, go and listen to a song by Pulp. It's from His and Hers, and it's called Acrylic Afternoon. Just putting it out there. You tell me to listen to stuff, I tell you to listen to stuff. Go and listen to Acrylic Afternoons and tell me what you think of it. If you're not moved by it, or if it doesn't paint a picture, then you're dead inside. Dead inside. Again, listen to that drum and bass interplay.
If you're going to break yourself,
if you're going to break yourself, you're going to break me. Where'd all my druggy friends go? Mississippi, San Francisco? They think I don't understand anything anymore. I miss how we used to speak the secret laser language. You blocked my number just because I stayed alive. And then the lyric that made me think of Jarvis and Block Party. Our tongues and our spit blew from blue candy. Okay, I think I'm an Unknown Mortal Orchestra fan. I want their sex and I want their food. God, I could eat a massive fucking chocolate gatto right now on Mercenaries. Is that the end of the record? That's the end of the record. Okay, fine. Alright. We've just listened together to Sex and Food by Unknown Mortal Orchestra and Mercenaries, and I enjoyed that. It was, honestly, I wouldn't say it was a particularly cohesive album. It was all over the place. But there were moments on there of greatness. Let's look through the song titles. A God Called Hummus, Major League Chemicals, Ministry of Alienation, Honeybee, honey pie, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you do. Yeah, remember that one. Kronos Feasts on His Children. American Guilt, that was good. That was bombastic, I like that one. The Internet of Love, that was alright. Everyone Acts Crazy Nowadays, that was good. Not in Love, We're Just High, that was interesting. If You're Gonna Break Yourself was good. What was my favourite song? I think my favourite songs were American Guilt and I think American Guilt, Everyone Acts Crazy Nowadays, and If You're Going to Break Yourself. There were moments on there sounded a little bit fillerish, and I didn't get to say that when I was playing Doctor Doom and Skeletor, in my mind, these characters were pure evil. They were torturing, they were ruthless, and they were winning. You watch them on the page and the screen, and they were camp, and they were pathetic. So what I'm trying to say is that the evil in my mind is better than any evil on the page. What would I give Sex and Food by Unknown Mortal Orchestra? who are getting less and less unknown by the day. I think my mercenaries, I give Unknown Mortal Orchestra's Sex and Food a 10 o'clock, mercenaries. A 10 o'clock. Thank you very much. Let's just do my picture for the thing. Hang on. Let's do it. Where's the one I'm going to put the writing? There? We can do it. How sweaty I look. It's boiling hot in here. Remember that, my mercenaries. Hang on. Like that. Where's the camp up there? Closer. There. That'll do. Thanks, my mercenaries. I appreciate you watching. I always do. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I hope you had a nice Saturday with me. Press like if you press thumbs up if you liked it. Press thumbs down if you didn't. And I'll try not to belch anymore because I know it upsets some of you. It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. Thank you. And share this video if you like it. Remember that there's the Discord thing that someone will link to, I'm sure, below. And I appreciate every comment and I appreciate every view, because I don't automatically get thousands of views. I get a handful of views. So thank you. And I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. Over and